The General Motors/Fisher P-75 Eagle was a fighter aircraft designed by the Fisher Body Division of General Motors. Development started in September 1942 in response to United States Army Air Force's requirement for a fighter possessing an extremely high rate of climb, using the most powerful liquid-cooled engine then available, the Allison V-3420. The program was cancelled after only a small number of prototypes and production aircraft had been completed, as it was no longer required in its original role, could not be quickly deployed, and possessed no significant advantages over aircraft already in production. Design and development. In October 1942, the contract for 2 prototypes, designated XP-75, was signed with the Fisher Body Division of GM. The design concept was to use the outer wing panels from the North American P-51 Mustang, the tail assembly from the Douglas A-24, SBD, and the undercarriage from the Vought F-4U Corsair in a general layout much as in the Bell P-39 Airacobra, with the engine located amidships with the contra-rotating propellers driven through extension shafts. At an early design stage, however, Curtiss P-40 Warhawk outer wing panels were substituted for the P-51 panels. In mid-1943, the need for long-range escort fighters became more urgent than fast-climbing interceptors, so a decision was made to order 6 more XP-75 airplanes modified for the long-range role. At this time, an order for 2,500 production aircraft was also let, but with the stipulation that if the first P-75A was not satisfactory, the complete order might be cancelled. At the time, General Motors was busy in several projects towards the war effort, including the mass production of several different aircraft types, among them the Grumman TBF Avenger. Some sources claim that the P-75 was the result of a scheme to get General Motors out of being forced to build Boeing B-29 Superfortresses, the P-75 project being a high-priority project to help GM avoid the added strain of Superfortress production. Bearing the name P-75 Eagle was significant as the designation harkened back to the French 75 gun in World War I, considered a symbol of defeating the Germans. The Eagle was given extensive media coverage prior to its first flight, being trumpeted as a wonder plane. The designations XP-73 and XP-74 were never issued. Operational history. Powered by a V-3420-19 24-cylinder engine rated at 2,600 HP driving coaxial contra-rotating propellers, the XP-75 flew for the first time on November 17, 1943. The second XP-75 flew shortly thereafter, with all 6 long-range XP-75s entering the test program by the spring 1944. The test program brought up numerous teething problems, including miscalculation of the fighter's center of mass, failure of the engine to produce its expected power, inadequate engine cooling, high aileron forces at high speed, and poor spin characteristics. Redesigns were introduced into the long-range XP-75s, including a modified tail assembly, new bubble canopy, and a V-3420-23 engine that corrected most of the deficiencies by the time the first P-75A Eagles entered flight test in September 1944. By this time, the Army Air Forces decided to limit the number of combat aircraft types in production and not enter into large-scale production of new types that might not be available before the war ended. As the twin-engine Lockheed P-38 Lightning and North American P-51 Mustang demonstrated excellent long-range capabilities, the production run of the P-75A Eagle was substantially terminated on October 6, 1944. It was decided to use the 6 completed production aircraft for experimental work and development of the V-3420 engine. As a result of those events, the P-75A did not complete formal performance trials due to termination of the production contract. Ultimately, only 8 XP-75s and 6 P-75s were built. Aircraft on display. AAFSER No. 44 to 44553, National Museum of the United States Air Force at Wright-Patterson AFB in Dayton, Ohio. For many years this aircraft was on display in the museum's Experimental Aircraft Gallery. Extensive deterioration of the airframe was discovered by the staff in 1999, which forced the museum to undertake a full restoration of the aircraft. The work has been completed and the aircraft returned to display in the museum's experimental aircraft gallery. Specifications: XP-75. General characteristics. Crew: 1. Length: 40 feet 5 in, 12.32 m. Wingspan: 49 feet 4 in, 15.04 m. Height: 15 feet 6 in, 4.72 m. Wing area: 347 feet superscript 2, 32.24 square meters. Empty weight: 11,495 pounds, 5,214 kilograms. Loaded weight: 19,420 pounds, 8,808 kilograms. Max takeoff weight: 18,210 pounds, 8,260 kilograms. Power plant: 1 times Allison V3420-23 liquid-cooled 24-cylinder double V, 2,885 HP, 2,150 kilowatts. Performance. Maximum speed: 433 miles per hour, 697 kilometers per hour, at 20,000, 6,100 m. Range: 2,050 miles, 3,300 kilometers. Service ceiling: 36,400 feet, 11,100 m. Rate of climb: 4,200 feet/min, 21.3 m/s. Wing loading: 39.8 lb/foot superscript 2, 194.3 kg/m superscript 2. Power/mass: 0.21 hp/lb, 0.34 kW/kg. Armament: 6x.50 caliber, 12.7 mm, wing-mounted machine guns. 4x.50 caliber, 12.7 mm, fuselage-mounted machine guns. 2x 500 pounds, 227 kilograms, bombs. Roll fighter. Manufacturer Fisher Body Division of General Motors. First flight November 17, 1943. Status cancelled October 6, 1944. Primary user United States Army Air Forces. Number built 14. Program cost $50.12 million USD.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.